Bitch! Hello everyone, welcome to another video. A lot's been kicking off, I see. Now, I've never really spoke about this chick on my channel before, but there's a first for everything. So, Without a Crystal Ball is basically a chick that likes to brown nose everyone she sees. Yeah, it's not cool. She runs a tea channel. If you haven't guessed that yet, that's where it all starts. I see. I'll be honest, I've watched one of her videos before in the past, and I've never knew someone to just never get to the point, ever. It's kinda crazy. I know we're gonna take a little time travel back into the day of Shane Dawson. You remember that one guy that just sat there, was just pulling stuff out his arse like it was true? What's his name? Sanders Kennedy, that's the one we're talking about right now. Yeah, so the reason why this aligns with the stars and correlates with the oceans right now is because she was one of the people that quoted this information, this stupid ass put out on the internet like it was true, and it wasn't true, of course. It was all a lie. So that straight off the bat just ruins her credibility anyway. I don't know why anyone watches her in the first place. End of video. Next video, please. Sadly, it's not the next video. Sadly, there's still more to go through. I mean, she calls herself a journalist, but like, she don't even check the information she has is true, dude. I don't know, just a little thing out of my mind. Maybe you're in the wrong career, love. Maybe journalism isn't quite for you then. But not only did that happen, she did an interview with BX Beast Boy. Now, he's a great guy, by the way. He's got the best moves you've ever seen. Now, this is where it gets quite salty, and this is where it gets under my skin a little bit, because I don't like it when people fuck with people that I like, you know what I mean? Because Without a Crystal Ball, her name is actually Katie Joy. Now, she wasn't expecting this big backlash to come from this interview. No, she didn't like it in the slightest. So you know what she did? She turned around and said, I didn't give you permission. I'm not being funny, but you can't do that. You can't, just because, right, you get backlash from a video, you can't just turn around and say, nah, you didn't have my permission to do this interview when everyone knows that you were fine about an hour ago, mate.
You nasty fam, yeah, you know you nasty fam.
I don't know, it's just like, girl, like, what are you doing? What are you doing this to yourself for? But the thing is, like, you seriously ain't got to look far to see a post about this YouTuber. Because all I did was go on Google and all this came up. I mean, clearly this woman has got under a lot of people's skin, and I can see why. I haven't seen one positive post. Oh, and I was researching for like 2 hours this morning. It's not a good start now, is it? But nevertheless, this woman does like to go around and scream, I'm suing you, to basically everyone at this point, for honestly things you can't even sue people for. So therefore really shows her IQ really ain't worth thinking about. It's like the boy that cried wolf. You can't keep repeating yourself with these words, love, but then follow up with no action. You're taking an L to your credibility every time and you don't even know. Blue Nora, someone get this woman a bloody tampon. This video ain't stopping. Well, I mean, she's suing one person, I think. But you do get my drift. You get what I'm trying to say. The drama surrounding this woman is so deep. I honestly ain't even gonna sit here and go through it all. This woman is a drama wafter. Everywhere she goes, wafts, mate. Not my cup of tea. Let me tell you that for free. But guys, the tables have turned because she's getting sued. Karma's a bloody tank, right? Yes. Katie is being sued by Tati Westbrook for 5 mil. I despise both these people. This is very entertaining to me anyway. But Tati Westbrook apparently, supposedly, I don't really know if this is true, has a case. But I'm just going to say now, there's a very few things that are really off about this whole situation altogether right now. Let me just say. But we'll get to it. Don't worry about it. So Katie, I don't know why she did this. I don't know why. Don't even ask me. I'm just the messenger. Katie, actually, I'm laughing. I don't know why I'm laughing. Katie dug into Tati Westbrook's family. She dug up information that no one even asked for. Do you know what I mean? Straight to the point there. And Tati is now suing her for defamation. It is on public records though, so I don't really know about this one, guys. I'll be honest. But check this video clip out, yeah? It's spooky as hell, and I'm telling it now. Oh, just close your eyes or something.
So all day long, I was doing research, you guys. Research, I tell you. Remember how I told you I was going to try to do something where I exposed Tati Westbrook? And I was like looking, and I've been doing this for 2 days straight now. 2 days, thinking I would find something. When I started digging into her background, and I have looked all over the place, you guys, everywhere, because part of what I do is I super chat. What do you mean super chat? You can give me a super chat if you wanted to give me a super chat. But part of what I do is I like to look into people that sell snake oil to see if they have stuff in their background that would make them less than honorable, something that might indicate that they are, you know, there's something legal going on, they have a criminal background, they have a criminal history, they owe money, they have like a reputation for doing all these things. And then when you go to her mother's page or her sister's pages, who are all still there, they're all like, she doesn't exist as a part of their family anymore. It's crazy. I started playing around even more and digging through more and more information, going through marriage records and through birth certificates. I couldn't even find her birth certificate, which is weird. There's like 0 records of her father, like 0 records. So then I start going on and I'm like getting into this conspiracy, thinking like her dad is dead, or like why doesn't her dad have a job, or her dad's in the mafia. So then I start digging through addresses and phone numbers and email addresses and doing all of these searches and going through businesses and looking at all this different stuff to try to like connect some dots. So I feel like there's a story here with her dad, and I'm not sure what it is. We're going to have to keep looking there. And then there's something with her mom too, and I'm just going to have to keep digging. I'll keep digging and keep looking on the Tati stuff, but I don't want to spend, like, I've wasted 2 days now trying to find something.
Ooh, that's a lot to take in, right? I don't even know where to start. Alright, I'll start here. Who in their bloody minds goes around hunting people's backgrounds? Literally fucking no one. Literally no one except Katie Joy. Who's Katie Joy again? Why she feels the need to do this, I will never know. Is her life not very exciting or something? Just download Sims, mate. You'll have a whale of a time. You ain't got to fucking do anything. And you're actually not destroying real lives, so maybe it's something you should look into. I got no idea, but guess what? Her digging into other people's business, it's got nothing to do with you, Katie. I don't know why you're doing this. I ain't got to be the one to tell you this. You should have sussed that on your own. Seriously, like, where's the line? Like, you're not even targeting Tati anymore. Tati's father isn't a public figure, so I'm just sitting here right now thinking how you have the right to dig up all this information, dude. Because you're not even... I'm sorry, but if this situation got flipped on Katie, and someone was digging up her background for a bloody YouTube video, dude, yeah, I think she'd be pretty pissed as well. Don't catch me with that, girl. Don't fucking catch me. It is actually disturbing what this chick is on, to say the least. This is actually embarrassing that she's doing this. I'm just saying. This platform don't need people like that. She's acting like she's being hunted by bloody Jason. She released a statement, and this is hella long, so I'm just gonna like read quickly and hope that you understand what I'm saying. Because I know when I talk fast, no one knows what I'm saying. Tati and James Westbrook have filed a lawsuit against me for defamation. I have not been served in this case. The filing alleges emotional distress and defamation for reporting on James Westbrook's, aka Tati's husband, multiple lawsuits for fraud in California and Hawaii. The lawsuit also alleges that I harm Miss Westbrook's reputation is the reason for why she's not on YouTube. Sorry, I just can't read sometimes. I don't know. We all have this issue, I'm sure. Straight off the bat, I think that's pretty whack in the sack. I don't think that's true in the slightest. This quick maths ain't working. Hold on. So you're telling me Tati Westbrook, a 9 million something subscriber channel, has been bullied off the platform by Without a Crystal Ball, who has something like 100k? Yeah, dude, that makes sense to me. That makes so much sense to me. I'm sorry. I thought maybe you left because the backlash was too much. The backlash was way too much. And then Tati started complaining about how she got no views anymore. I think that was the reason. I don't think Katie Joy is the reason here. I'm just saying that. After obtaining ownership of the property, his sister alleged that he took out numerous loans against property. Miss Westbrook's sister, Cheryl, provided an affidavit in court that their mother did not have a will and the children all shared 1 out of 3 ownership to all properties she left after her death. Mr. Westbrook denied his sister's claims. Oh boy, that's fishy. Ooh. A judge in Hawaii ordered that Mr. Westbrook pay attorney fees and the estate management was awarded to his sister. A second lawsuit filed in California by William Hawke alleged that Mr. Westbrook took out $290,000 loan and used his mother's property as collateral. Mr. Hawke stated in the complaint that Mr. Westbrook never paid him back. Mr. Westbrook has denied the claims. The court case is still ongoing and is scheduled for trial in 2021. Dude, this guy is fishy as hell, it seems. How many court cases do you want? Okay, no, we're going to keep reading because I think I'm going to keep reading because this next bit is kind of relevant, not going to lie. A third lawsuit was filed against Tati and James Westbrook in California on October 20th, 2020. In the lawsuit, Clark Swanson alleges that the Westbrooks defrauded and breached their business contract. Mr. Swanson alleges due to their actions in the couple opened businesses that were breached in the contracts of their business and resulted into Mr. Swanson not receiving millions of dollars for the launch of her cosmetic line. Mr. Swanson also alleges that Mr. Westbrook coffered, never heard that one before, the company assets of Halo Beauty on October 9th, 2020, which Mr. Swanson alleges harmed the members' business and devalued the company. Oh boy, I'm speechless, I'm bloody speechless. This is too much tea for one day. Tati Westbrook uploaded a video titled Bye Sister in May 2019, asserting that her husband James was a successful businessman and suggested through his advice to James Charles helped propel his career. However, in the same video, Miss Westbrook accused James Charles of sexual misconduct. I don't know why I keep saying miss. I do mean say misses, because she is married. My English isn't up to par. In May 2020, Mrs. Westbrook publicly apologized to James Charles and asserted that she had been manipulated by Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson. How coincidental about the claims of sexual misconduct. She also asserted that James Charles promoted Sugar Bear hair vitamins was not a motivation for her video. But yeah, I mean, she is known as the person to get salty over vitamins because, don't lie, don't tell me otherwise, she's definitely salty over vitamins. We've all established that. She can tell me no 10,000 times, but I'll still know that she's salty as hell on the inside. Well, it seems like someone had a really nice blowjob while writing this. I don't understand how you could be in your head so much. So basically, her whole statement is her showing the research she did, right? But this is where it kind of hits you. Is Tati doing this because of her current money issues? I mean, it seems like she needs it with her husband in and out of court every day of the week, let me tell you that. YouTuber Tati Westbrook's business partner is suing her and her husband over explosive fraud claims. Here are some of the papers. Now, if you want to see the papers, I will list the article down below. They are in the article. Feel free if you really care that much. But this is what... I keep forgetting her name. This is what Katie Joy put in her statement. I think it was the third paragraph, the longest one. This is what she was talking about there. It just kind of seems like great timing, no? I think there's something very weird about this one, guys. I don't think you need me to tell you about this. It's never nice to see big creators sue smaller creators. I mean, let's be real for a second. I don't think Katie's got 5 mil, mate. I don't think she has. But you know, it could be like a bargaining technique. Seems like the Westbrooks know a little bit about that. I'm not siding with either. I don't watch Katie Joy's channel, so therefore I got no input on that one. Only that one time that I used to regretted watching it. So I ain't got a clue what she actually said about Tati Westbrook or anyone for that man, anyone in that family. But if what she said was on public record, slippery slope there. I think the moral side of Katie digging up information is wrong. But courts don't run on morals, honey. So I really ain't got a clue with this one. I will follow this story though because I'm quite intrigued what the outcome will be. What do you guys reckon? What are you saying? Which way you think it's gonna go though? What analysis have you made, guys? I'm intrigued. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, I'll see you on the next one. In a bit.